Welcome back to episode 2 of Breck Talk, a Breck Live production. I, myself, William Thornhill, am here with Devin, Dean, and we're going to talk about the Breckenridge County Fighting Tiger basketball team. I'm here with Jonah Miller and Todd Galloway. All right, let's get straight into it. How did the off-season go, and how are practices going?
Practices have gone really well so far this year. I think Todd can agree with me as well. Practices are honestly more enjoyable this year. We go a lot harder. I mean, we've been competing our butts off since June or July. We started pretty early. We're just trying to get better every day and improve on our skills because we feel like we're going to have a pretty good team this year.
It's been refreshing almost. We're extra locked in this season so far.
You've returned almost all your production this year. How will that affect your playing?
I think that's really going to help us out this year. Yeah, we lost Devin, Hayden, Ladarian, White as well, but I'm pretty sure we returned 8 or 9 of our key pieces from last year. We have 5 seniors this year that are really going to help us, and we also have 3 juniors and a couple of sophomores and some other younger classmen that have really shown up as well here this year. I mean, just looking here on paper, we got Mercer Rogers. He averaged 15 last year. He'll probably average around 20 this year. He's probably going to be the main piece, but also we got Lance Pullback, Chase, Hardesty, Braden Carmen, myself, Ryan, Braxton Tall, Todd Galloway. We have so many pieces back, and I think that's really going to help us this year with our experience that we carried over from last year.
I think we're going to have to step up more on rebounding, though, losing Hayden. I think our three-point and defense has been kind of covered by returning people, but have to step up on rebounding.
Todd, I feel like we have a lot of shooters this year as well.
I agree.
I mean, on any given night, I feel like anybody on this team this year can get really hot and get some easy buckets for us, so it should be an exciting year.
Speaking of Mercer Rogers, how has him as a top point guard in the region helped the team and everyone around him?
Mercer's such a great player, great teammate as well. He's been a great leader so far this year. He's really stepped up his leadership role. He can really break down defenses with his ball handling. He's a great shooter. He can get hot really quick, but also maybe if he's having an off night, he's very good, very underrated passer as well. He usually gets the pass where it needs to go and makes his teammates around him better.
Who has standed out to you in practice?
Todd, I think we can both agree. I think Ryan Nottingham and Jake Flood, to me, really have stood out so far. Jake came over from E-Town. He's going to be a sophomore this year. He's really pushed us. He's really a guy that I think will come off the bench this year and really help us out. And then Ryan, he's going to have a very good shot starting this year. He played really well for us in the summer, Todd. I think he had 16 or 18 in the game against John Hardin. He's really done well so far.
Yeah, he's stepped up a lot this year.
During practice, have y'all thought of any teams that are going to be hard to beat?
Well, obviously Butler County would be hard to beat. Even though they lost Lawson to the ACL tear, they still have Ty. He's going to be a tough matchup for us. Davis County, they're going to be tough. Returning Jonathan and De'Aaron, some other key players as well. Grayson County, they always give us a tough matchup. Catholic will be solid as well. Apollo's really improved this year. Meade County always gives us a tough game since they're our rivals. Our region's pretty good this year, but like I stated earlier, I think that we have the team this year to make a deep run when tournament time comes around.
Returning many of your players from last year, how does it affect your chances of making a run this year?
Experience we have. I mean, we didn't end, and also extra motivation as well. Last year we didn't end the way we wanted to. I'm not making excuses, but we all had the little sick bug at the end of the year. It kind of affected our playing, and when we got to the district tournament, didn't play our best game there as well, and lost a heartbreaker to Meade County, and then we had a lead against Ohio County, which was a very good team in the first round of the region, and in the second half just kind of got us. We kind of ran out of momentum there, and they ended up beating us. But I think we all remember that what it felt like to lose last year, and that I think this year everybody, like Todd said earlier, is extra locked in this year, and we're ready to make a run and prove people that we're going to have a pretty good season this year.
Speaking of the district tournament, what do you have to do to win that game?
It's going to come down to beating Meade County and just getting past that rivalry. We beat them 2-1 last year and got the horns. We played 3 games against them and won 2, lost 1. And we want to make it a clean slate this year and go 3-0.
Yes. And just winning that district championship gives you that momentum that's needed to make a run. And in the region, we haven't won a title since 2020. It's been a long time since the boys basketball team has been up there to where it was back in those years. But this year, I believe we have the team to do that and win that district championship, make a run at region.
How is the Breck Mead game different from others?
Well, I think all of us here can agree with this, but growing up, if you're from Breck County, you learn about the hatred towards Meade County. I don't know what it is, but I know ever since I've been little, it's been preached that we do not like Meade County. I remember going to games when I was little and just the atmosphere being insane. You have to pull out the top bleachers because there's so many people there from both sides. It's always a close game, no matter if one team supposedly is supposed to be better than the other. It's always a close game, nail biter right to the finish. I mean, heck, a few years ago at that district tournament, Kobe Poole hit a last-second shot. The lob a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, just so many great games that's been played over the years. But when you get in that game, Todd,
it's different.
It's different. You can feel the energy that comes from that game. And I won't say we hate anybody, but we dislike Meade County.
There's a lot of strong feelings.
Yeah, a lot of dislike towards the Green Waves.
Is there any pressure on y'all to win that game?
Yes and no. The pressure to maybe beat them in the districts this year since we lost to them last year, yes. But also, if we play how we're capable of, there shouldn't be any pressure because I think, like we said, this whole podcast, this team's going to shock some people this year and make a run that I don't know if a lot of people are expecting, but we've got the team.
How does playing out of region opponents help you prepare for region games?
I think on our schedule, we've got a lot of good teams out of region this year. Looking at the schedule here, we got Atherton at Christmas break at Grayson County. Last year, they returned some people. They played, I think, Louisville Trinity. They made it to the semifinals of the state tournament, and they played them within 8 or 10 points. And they returned some of their key pieces. They should be really solid. LaRue County out of the 5th region, they're going to be really good this year. I'm trying to think of some other people we have on the schedule. Bardstown, they'll be really athletic. They should be pretty good. I think we played Carlisle County over Christmas break at the Sports Center. They gave us a really tough matchup last year. They can shoot it really well. Excited to play them again and get back on them. Todd, do you have any other teams that you can think of that we're playing?
Not really. Just the Christmas tournament is
Yeah.
main out-of-region people.
Earlier, y'all said that when y'all lost in the region, y'all were disappointed. What do y'all have to do to not be disappointed this year?
Todd, coach has been preaching this all off season, but I'm not trying to be overconfident, but definitely region championship appearance. Yeah, a lot of good teams in the region this year, but we're up there as well. I don't think people are giving us some of the credit as they should, but if we play how we're capable of and make it to the region championship, we definitely want to win it and go to Rupp, but
Yeah.
let's say we were to lose, but we played our hardest and we had a great season. I couldn't be any more proud of the team if that was to happen.
Yeah, I would love to see a deep region run, and I don't know if it would be realistic, but like most high school players, I want to make it to Rupp. I want to see the Kentucky floor and play there with the huge crowd. It would be fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you, Todd and Jonah, for coming out and talking with us today. Make sure our viewers hit that subscribe button, come back for episode 3.